Alright, 3.5 minutes to solve this part. Pretty simple. A couple things that helped me out there. First off is just modeling half of the part. Means that I don't have to do a bunch of mid-plane extrusions, do a bunch of stuff. The only thing that it did mean is that this slot, I ended up having to do an extra surface cut operation just before I did the final mirror. I could have also waited to add that slot in at the very end and then do the rib at the end as well. Either way. One thing that did help me out was just noticing that this was a simple offset. So it was actually 5 millimeters from the top, because this edge length is called out as 12 and this one is called out as 7. So that that gave me the quick, okay, cool, that's 5 millimeters. Because from the top view, this is called out as the offset, so that one in. Well, I guess this one is too, so 7. But then I already knew this was 10 millimeters, that was 5. I already knew that both those are equal, or both going to be 5. 12, 7, cool, we have a 5 millimeter offset there as well, we're good to go. So that streamlined that extrude cut a little bit. I could have just added in the lines individually and added that in myself and went from there, converted the whole face still, and then just added the lines, dimensioned them properly. But that did speed things up, just being able to use the offset command. A couple other things that I used. So inside of this sketch, when I was doing my cut extrude, this did take me a little while to figure out and actually push through, but I use the offset command here. So let me just select this chain and delete it. Just delete everything. I'll start from the beginning. So I'll go ahead and have my boss extrude. I'll show that sketch. Right click, select chain to pick up all of those right away. I have a mouse gesture to convert entities, and then we'll go to offset. So offset, this is dimension 4 millimeters, offset from this initial slot. So I want that to go the opposite way. So reverse, pull that in. I do want to select the chain, so I want to select all of those entities. And then I have the option to convert things into construction geometry. So this is really helpful for, again, these cut extrudes. Instead of me having to then go in and select the profile or do a flip side to cut or something like that, I can just keep my offset geometry or my initial geometry as construction geometry right here, just by a checkbox. And that means that, okay, we're offsetting from this outside edge. We just, the only reason we have that outside edge is just for the construction portion of this. So we went ahead and did that, and then now we have this internal profile. The other thing I could have done is, instead of doing that, I could have gone into this initial sketch and had that slot built into there, done the boss extrude, then I would have had a few faces left over, and then I could just do a cut extrude, select that region instead, and do through all. So that probably would be a little bit faster. That way I don't have to convert entities, expand this out, show the sketch, etc. I could just do that right away. So I'll probably do that next time through. Otherwise, the only other thing is I'll probably pick up the correct dimensions for this, just for a little bit of practice, making sure I get the right thing. Alrighty, let's go ahead and give it another shot.